going on, guys? About to check out this video from more Pegasus. I really rock with him. Super cool person. Even though I spoke to him years ago, I assume they're still a cool person from what I'm able to see from their commentary. Now let's get into this video. Don't forget to hit the like button. It's going to be about Hasan and his crash out, his never-ending crash out. Hit the like button, share the video, all that good stuff. Let's check this out, man. Watch more videos, also subscribe, drop comments. I want to see what you guys have to say.
The Hasan Piker crash out continues. We're on episode 18 of the saga. If you missed an episode, feel free to catch up from the playlist link in the description. By the way, 6 more videos, and we actually beat the length of the KSI Logan Paul and Mr. Beast saga.
Yeah, I know people be trying to go after him because he does multiple of the same style of video, you know what I mean? But if you're updating on somebody, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
Can Hasan continue to be a moron for 6 more episodes? Stay tuned to find out. So anyways, Hasan is back at it again, slandering asmongold, telling people that he wants Mexicans to perish. He's also telling even more people to neck themselves, and Twitch staff is creaming their pants to him as we speak. We also got updates on Denims, the female Hasan who has the IQ of a walnut. She continues to slander Tectone and claims that she just wants to support SA victims. Unless, of course, it's terrorists doing the SA, in which case she'll probably throw a party and pull out the Fortnite L dance. Hasan's friends are also trying to dox the Yeet Twitter account, you know, the legendary account that's been gathering a lot of the Hasan clips so far. So yeah, let's check this out. Wow. Subscribe. Let's try to get to 700k. That'd be pretty sweet. So let's start with this tweet. Hasan tells Mexican asmongold fan that he would...
Hasan is nasty. My bad. I had to start it off with that.
That'd be pretty sweet. So let's start with this tweet. Hasan tells Mexican asmongold fan that he would want him to perish. So Hasan is reading a chatter here. This person basically says, Asmon on top, you a whole bit, you a bit. Get baited, W clout, asmongold on top.
Asmongold on top.
That's funny.
So let's step back for a moment and just visualize the setting. Someone who has followed Hasan for more than 3 years joined his chat and said, asmongold on top. Then Hasan instantly proceeded.
Damn. And they've been watching him for 3 years. Whoa. So that's genuine then.
Needed to do a TSA background check on the guy.
Who the f is this? Hasan, I'm a big fan. I love you. I love Hasan. And then he comes back to say asmongold on top. He is not black. No, I think he is. Check his description. He's Mexican. Oh my Lord.
Why do you even read these? Why are you doing?
That's crazy. You had to go and research him? You had to go and research him just because he said that he liked asmongold more? That's nasty work right there, bro. That's nasty work right there.
Why are you doing this to yourself? Like, this is embarrassing.
I got it right again. This is basically half of Hasan's stream now, just getting absolutely stun-locked by random chatters. Basically what happens is his entire chat is trying to rage bait him and trigger him, and Hasan just pauses everything and makes sure that everybody knows that he's very offended. Here he is literally doing an FBI background check on a random chatter who called him out. And this was someone who followed him for 3 years as well, so they were literally a fan, and they clearly just realized after this whole terrorist supporter thing that, oh, okay, Hasan is a little bit of a nut job.
Bro, asmongold thinks dudes that look like you should perish.
Now I want to kill Mexicans too.
That's a crazy allegation to put out there about somebody. Yo, Hasan is a sick person. I think that nigga need help, bro. And I'm not a doctor, but just from what I can see, he be doing way too much. That dude, he needs help. He struggles. He struggles, bro. Like that nigga, something up with him. Bless his heart. Bless his heart, bro.
Oh,
Whoa.
jeez. Oh, wow. Oh, God. What do you say? What do you do? Dudes that look like you. Yeah, I guess so. That's why I'm friends with a lot of dudes that look like him. You know what they say? Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Hasan really just wakes up every day and slanders people on his stream. It's actually insane. Bro just boots up his
Crazy.
computer and is like, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch the tiger by the toe, twist the facts and make them sway. Guess I'm slandering Asmongold today.
Another one of you, 14-year-old,
It's like
pasty little.
crazy. It's crazy for him to slander so hard, bro. Like that it's nuts, right? But that's the internet, right? That's what we got to see. People slander someone because they feelings got hurt.
Skin, dumb motherfuckers, or shit, dumb motherfuckers calls me little bro.
Who do you think is more pathetic in this regard?
Who is it?
Under normal circumstances, if you were to show his content or commentary to like average people in your life, I think they would probably think less of you.
I've had more people come up to me. This is what's really sad. This is how wrong Hasan is. I recently went to an anime convention. I had a bunch of young girls coming up to me and saying, my mom and my dad watch your stream. Can I get a photo with you? They'll love it.
Okay, can I just say, as someone who's been using YouTube Shorts to sort of get through my cardio at the gym because everybody hates goddamn cardio, basically if Hasan somehow pops up in my YouTube Shorts, I gotta scroll up at lightning speed. That is worse than having prawn pop up in your shorts. I can't be seen anywhere.
How are you doing? Oh, okay. He must be like on like the stationary bike that I have. You probably could be on your phone, just scrolling. Is my man running on YouTube Shorts, nigga? That's gangster.
Near this guy, otherwise people are going to think I'm a terrorist supporter of some sort. And I feel like not liking Hasan is like a purity test, right? Because if you tell me you're a Hasan fan, I will automatically question everything about you. It's just
That's
like an
funny as
immediate
hell.
red flag. And, you know, it's like the best question to ask on a first date. Are you a Hasan fan? And if he or she says yes, you gotta fucking run. You gotta sprint in the opposite direction because they will ruin your life.
Do you want to know what real people would think if you went and you showed them terrorist propaganda like a Hezbollah recruitment video? They would think that, oh my God. Oh my God. Is today, like you start showing somebody some fucking terrorist propaganda out of nowhere in a public space, a normal person?
Bro, Asmongold thinks dudes that look like you should perish.
Hasan is now the arbiter if Mexicans
crazy.
can like me or not.
There's no actual way that Hasan thinks he is the normal person in the situation. He actually thinks that he's the person that people look at and think, oh yeah, he sounds pretty reasonable. And I was gonna say that Hasan is like in an echo chamber, right? But honestly, I don't even know anymore because he's definitely seen all the videos about him, right? He's like that guy who watches every single video about him, but then pretends not to care about it at all. And he obviously does if he's getting so triggered over a single comment. Hasan has obviously seen all the hate on social media. Also the fact that he's obsessed with Asmongold, so he's been exposed to different perspectives, but he just can't seem to grasp that he's not a normal person. No normal person literally dick rides terrorists, bro. That's not a normal thing to do. Anyways, he starts beefing with another chatter here, and basically this person says, you mention him every day, you dream about Asmongold at night, don't you? That's weird, bro. Maybe if you showed some more Houthi music videos, the tide would change faster. All he ever mentions is about their respective view counts or that he's a roach. That's combating fascism. Also, Hasan doesn't know the difference between fascism and authoritarianism, so you really believe he knows what he's speaking against?
Like, imagine showing, let's say you go to school. You probably don't. I assume you're a NEET. But let's say you were going to school and you were like, hey, you want to see my favorite content creator? And it's a dude with roaches crawling over him who says insane shit with...
I love how my picture is covering this nigga. Good. Now let me move myself. I wanted to start putting myself up here anyway. But anyway, yeah.
regular frequency.
Oh, no way you like someone who says insane shit with regular frequency. I wonder who does that, guys. Definitely not the person I made 18 videos on right here. Definitely not the piece of shit on my screen here. How does it feel losing to the Roach guy? You're literally getting bodied by Roach King here, and that's embarrassing.
Yo. Calling this nigga Roach guy is great. That was a big ass roach. That roach was huge. That shit make me want to clean up even more. And I already cleaned up. I just want to. Today gonna be clean day part 2. And I don't ever want no roach. Just in normal life. Like, I'm already too paranoid. The roaches just getting up and hopping on your chest and
Embarrassing. And he might not live the best, but at least he's more reasonable than you, and he's more liked than you, and he has more common sense than you.
So I find it particularly funny when Asmongold fans will also then come in here to be like, you don't know the things you talk about. Brother, your favorite political commentator is Asmongold. Like, what do you mean? You're not in here for knowledge. You're not invested in the realm of politics for developing a vision of society that you think is going to be one where everybody thrives.
Dude, that's
so smug. Just so smug, nigga. Like, do you actually know what you're talking about? No, he does not. He's sitting here like he's God's gift. This nigga is the almighty intelligent. He's not. And I hate that he references One Piece. Oh, because One Piece is my ish. That's my joint. I love One Piece, bro. I love One Piece. That's like one of my favorite shows of all time. So yeah.
a fake laugh is so insufferable. I swear to God. Anytime he's proven wrong about anything, his reflex is just a fake laugh. Anytime he's sort of like getting destroyed in a debate or can't contend with the argument at all, he just puts that fake laugh out there. It's like the KSI strategy. KSI would do this a lot anytime he gets called out for anything. But the difference is, at least KSI has a funny laugh, all right? It's actually like somewhat entertaining. This guy's just painfully boring. And for the love of God, can Hasan stop pretending he's some socialist that cares about the people? Just drop it, man. You're a disgusting elite, all right? You literally go to brothels, man. Like, you could stick this dude in Game of Thrones and he'd find a way to be more hated than Joffrey. I like how
you go to brothels. Kind of life this nigga living. He go like brothel. Oh, this nigga freaky. This nigga freak. I didn't know he was getting down like that. Why y'all ain't tell me Hasan get down like that? Nobody told me that.
his first goal was to find his race and make an identity-based argument. Anyways, let's move on to Hasan telling people to neck themselves again. Hasan adds to his collection of telling people to neck themselves. This time he implies that everyone would be happy if Drew died.
When you're an adult. Oh, this is... Damn. Oh, great. Drew Pavlov. When you turn 18, society asks young men to pick one of these two as their role models. If these two are the only forms of masculinity available to us, I'm straight up myself. I can't respond to his suggestion, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people would cheer. Not me, of course, because I think it's I would never say certain things, but I don't know why people like Drew Pavlov volunteer this as an alternative, as an option, considering so many people would go, oh, that's fucking awesome. Please do.
Hasan creaming his pants at the chance of telling someone he doesn't like to go neck themselves. Classic. Meanwhile, he'll cry when someone makes fun of Jabba the Hutt. The hypocrisy is crazy. You can't pretend you're some good guy while simultaneously telling people to commit. Now, that guy responded, the biggest political Twitch streamer in the world just told tens of thousands of people that I should neck myself. I'll report this to the Australian Federal Police to make sure he's denied a visa to enter Australia in the future. Oh no, Hasan is going to be detained for another 30 seconds and is going to make like 18-hour streams crying about.
Yeah, that's his style. That's what Hasan prefers to do. That's his swag. You gonna get that nigga content to cry about. For sure.
About it. Anyways, Ethan from A3A3 is back to dunk on Hasan and Denims. Starting with Hasan here, Ethan posts a clip that highlights the inconsistencies in Hasan's detainment timeline.
Total runtime of it was like 2 hours. How long did
This
it
is
last?
America.
How long did it last? The whole process took over about 2 hours.
So how long was the interview?
Oh, I don't know, dude. I have no idea. They did like a timeline assessment, and I think they like added some time to like when the plane landed or something. I don't know. Like, who gives a shit?
Fair.
Ah, yes, of course. Who gives a shit now? Now that people realize that I'm lying out of my ass, who cares anymore?
Yeah, that sounded sus. That sounded really, really suspect right there. That sounded like you made that shit up. That's what it sounded like.
More guys. Please move on, guys. Don't call me a liar.
just
Let's just quickly move on.
pulling shit out
I'm
of
sorry,
show
you're the
eyes.
one who started crying, and now you gotta prove it, man. So you said 2 hours, and then he said, oh, actually, I didn't know how long it was. So which one was it? Also, the timeline we discussed in the previous video shows that the entire ordeal could not have been longer than an hour. So Hasan was straight up just lying for
funny.
likes, and he continues that trend, and I like how he's slowly dialing it back. He's like, I'm actually not sure of the timeline anymore. Yeah, because you got exposed, you slimy little snake. Also, can I point out, he's
You're
once again
slimy.
talking to Bad Empanada, the guy who he said was a psychopath, and he would never bring him up on stream again because he's literally
I was gonna say that. Like, ain't that the same dude? That he was saying that he like hates and thinks is horrible to us. But then when he goes after Ethan Klein, then you love him.
crazy. He doxes
Makes
people,
sense.
harasses people. But I think Hasan is slowly running out of friends, and I feel like you gotta stick together with the few people you got. And of course, we got Noah Samson, the absolute pathetic Hasan clone who just lies constantly in about every video he makes. So essentially just Hasan's twin here. Ethan continues posting. Ethan couldn't help but notice Hasan's petite feet. And he posts petite feet here and says, petite
Nah, that's crazy. That gotta be edited. That's not real. That's not real.
feet, feminine step. Sounds like a lady when he's walking in the room. And then we got this image from Lazy Shell, it seems. Now, Hasan started crying on Twitter again, and asmongold called him out.
And this is Hasan crying. Is this, you know what? Who cares? Let's move on. This is how Twitter and increasingly more online spaces feel nowadays. People are no longer able to feel shame and wear their bigotry and stupidity like a badge of honor. Yes, I understand. It must be very awful for Hasan that he can't bully people out of having positions that he disagrees with now. Hey, listen, it was a good few years, right? You had a good
That's
run.
funny.
But I think people are tired of being bullied out of thinking things.
Hasan, when he's unable
There you go. That's facts. That's facts. And now it's bouncing like back at him. Now it's making him more of a locale. Right? So people ain't even going to him because they agree. Right? At this point, they're going to him because he's a clown. And it's like a dumpster fight. He's like the new Boogie 29, whatever his name. Right? He's like Wings of Redemption.
to harass and overpower people with his cult fan base. I mean, this guy's been able to get away with this type of shit for years, just saying complete lies and slandering people. And just because he had the
Facts.
bigger audience, nobody could fight back. You just get raided by a bunch of Hasan fans. But finally, he's getting a taste of his own medicine and he can't take it. Anyways, moving on to Denims. Denims talks about being one of the only big voices on Twitch standing up
Already
against
rock with
SA
Denims.
towards other streamers. And she's basically responding to another stun lock. This is just like Hasan here. Didn't you spend a few weeks making hate videos on Tectone, like his personal situation with his ex that wasn't part of your life?
A reason for doing something is important and your intentions matter. I didn't do that because I wanted to fuck over Tectone. I did that because I want to uplift voices of women who are sexually abused and or mistreated in the content realm. That's my reason for wanting to do that. And I've done this for countless other people. There have been so many people over the past 3-4 years of streaming that I have spoken to
Gone after.
that I know have had very traumatic experiences in the space, in the content space, and I've tried to uplift their voices because everybody else is too fucking terrified to ever stand up to some of the pieces of shit on this platform. The reason Tectone can't sue me is because he did that shit. He literally admitted on his
Wow.
stream that you went to the police. If you are admitting that you are being investigated for sexual misconduct,
That don't mean you
other
did.
people are allowed to report.
Wait. Time out. I don't know about this situation that she's referencing, but admitting that there was an investigation or police looked into you, don't mean that you're admitting to doing it. But maybe I just don't know enough about the situation.
On that, and it's not defamation, news organizations wouldn't exist if you couldn't do that. If I get on stream and say, this guy is literally getting investigated for sexual misconduct, for sexual abuse, that's not defamation.
Except that you didn't say that it was just allegations and that it's unconfirmed, that he's just being accused of this stuff. You said it as if it was confirmed.
So he did
and
that.
that's why you're a piece of shit. You literally said it again, that he did that shit. That is defamation.
Okay. So even with me not knowing much about the situation, I was still in the right. Because she just said it like blatantly, he did that. But then there's an investigation going on. That don't mean he did it. Why would you even spread that?
And straight up. And yes, of course, Denims really cares about women, guys. Totally. Unless it's women she doesn't like. Then it's okay for terrorists to go and grape them. And then she'll laugh about it, deny it happened, ignore all the actual evidence. Because, you know, she supports women. Except women she doesn't consider as human, which is anyone who disagrees with her. Now, Tectone responded.
So many people over the past...
You want to know why Denims think I did that shit? Because one person who wanted to marry me and has literally gone on record saying I was the best thing to ever happen to her, in her own words, multiple times. It says I was the best boyfriend she ever had. Once we broke up, got upset, and made up a whole bunch of fucking lies. Never once did Denims ask me, so what happened? Never once did Denims ask me, can you show me any proof? Is there any way you can help me here? Which I could very clearly explain. Every single person I've had a conversation with, it's very, very, very simple.
So unfortunate that you got to go through that, bro. Some woman scorn type ish, bro. I'm telling you. I've seen too many cases of it. Just lies because your feelings got hurt.
To disprove. Unfortunately, Denim should know, with the delicacy of this nature, I can't just go spitting it out on fucking stream. It sucks. But when you are this ignorant to say this shit, bro, you aren't listening to women's stories. You are weaponizing them. Denims, you are the most dangerous thing to happen to the internet in a very long time with how willfully ignorant you are. And everyone who hears your voice has their IQ lower due to you. Hearing the stupid shit you say has made everyone else around you even dumber. And may God have mercy on your soul.
This is what I was saying all along. She does not give a single shit about Palestine or the Gaza crisis or women or any of this. All that matters is that she gets more viewers, more money, and fundraises for her own gain, like instead of donating to Palestine.
Yeah, because she used that as a weapon. That's what that was. That wasn't her trying to help nobody.
Donate to my lawsuit here. It's just crazy how delusional these people actually are, and the people that follow them as well. And it's just sad how low they will sink just to achieve their goals. Even the whole thing with the CPS stream and just her blowing up that whole story, essentially putting Ethan's kids in danger. It's clear that she has no regrets for the vile shit she actually does. Truly lives up to the female Hasan title. Then Ethan and Denim started beefing on Twitter. Denim tweets, Ethan, was I owned Klein after speaking to his lawyer, begrudgingly admits on his podcast that I did not call CPS. And then Acer responds, then why did you delete the March 1st and March 8 episodes? Because Denims deleted the VOD where she was talking about Ethan's kids. I did not retract a single thing. I just pointed out that you are lying. Did you even watch it? Why did you erase the live streams? Now, this is a little unrelated, but I just wanted to point out how vile these people actually are. Denims in chat throw a crab rave over Biden's cancer diagnosis. And then they're just playing the music and just like celebrating this guy, this dying old man getting cancer.
What?
Hasan giggling in excitement. Joe
I don't even... Yo, wait. That's crazy. Yo, wait. Like Biden? Oh, that's nasty work. Yeah. I don't even like Biden, but that's intense.
Joe Biden or Donald Trump, but these people like dehumanize the like people so much, it's crazy. And the thing is, like, Joe Biden is a lefty, so it's like technically on their side. How can you not have like basic human decency here? It's just insane to me. Like, even if it was my,
it's not even just Biden, bro. It's like on the internet, these people, when they disagree with you, they dehumanize you. Like, you're not human to them. That means that all their like nasty things that they say or even harassment is okay in their mind.
my worst enemy, I'd be like, oh shit, you're dying of cancer. That kind of sucks, man. And I also wanted to talk about this Asmongold clip about Ludwig and the whole mogul male thing, because Ludwig used to cover drama but he suddenly stopped, and people were speculating it's because of Hasan.
Ludwig kind of fell off for being allied with Hasan. Well, I mean, I think what happened with Ludwig, right? I mean, and I like Ludwig and I respect Ludwig a lot for what he does, but I think Ludwig tries to play it too corporate. And I think in doing so, like, for example, like him not doing Mogul Mail anymore, I think that a lot of the drama and a lot of the culture has shifted in a way that puts Ludwig's friends and people that he associates with in the crosshairs, and him covering drama but then selectively not covering drama about people that he's, friendly with, makes him look, basically wrong. And I actually, now that I think about it, I actually can say maybe I respect him for that. Because this is what I've said before, is that I simply will not cover drama about close friends of mine in any sort of a, like, unbiased way. I can't do it. Because these are my friends, and I think Ludwig...
I get that. I can understand.
I think he does have a degree in journalism, right? So maybe I could say you respect it. You literally only do drama. Yeah, but I don't do it about people that I'm like really close friends with, right?
I think the problem with Ludwig is not that he's biased, but that he pretends he's unbiased. He pretends like he's being fair and criticizing people equally, but then he's just writing Hasan the whole time, literally deletes videos for him, re-records them, re-uploads them for his King Hasan. And, I'm not a fan of guilt by association, but at this point, how can you not know how much of a degenerate freak Hasan is? He's obviously seen the Asmongold Hasan beef. He obviously keeps up with the commentary community. He had a whole channel about it. He's seen the SlopTube videos, of course. He keeps up with the whole landscape. So I think if I ever...
He's just ignoring that so they could be cool. Why they looking? They got the most diabolical looks on their face. Well, at least mainly him. He got something up his sleeve. Like, I don't
see
like
Ludwig being buddy with Hasan again. I'm sorry, I'm kind of done with this guy, bro. Like, he's a likable guy, I will say that, but there's only a certain point where you can accept people just blatantly disregarding who they support and elevate, right? Because Hasan is truly just like a vile person. Now, apparently Elon Musk has been following this whole beef as well, and he's supporting the account that's dunking on Hasan.
Elon is still locked in, replying to my fucking stalker account. Asmongold has no love lost over Hasan losing grip of his bully influence on the online arena. Must be very awful for Hasan that he can't bully people out of having positions that he disagrees with. You had a good run. Must suck. Yeah, really sucks. Elon Musk hitting with the fucking smiling, crying emoji. The
fact that Hasan is following someone that he believes to be a stalker. I got actual stalkers on the internet. I don't care what they do, as long as it's away from me. As long as that joint is far. As long as you stay your ass away from nigga, I don't give a damn. I don't care. Just don't come around me.
The regression of political discourse continues. That's crazy. This is the wealthiest person on the planet. And he is replying to my fucking stalker account on the social media platform that he owns, while also celebrating that the social media platform that he owns unironically has become a horrible place for back and forth and for politics. It's just like vengeance politics.
It'd be similar to the people from Twitch dancing and celebrating with your ass and buying you cakes. That'd be similar, to how we feel looking at that.
Like, first you perceive yourself as a victim for having abhorrent opinions about things, and then once those abhorrent political opinions become the norm in platforms like the ones that Elon Musk owns, where people basically wear their bigotry and their stupidity as a badge of courage, which is what my point was, then they say, well,
how can you cry and wiggle your toupee at the same time? That's crazy. I mean, adjust it for the
back in the day, you used to bully us, and now the bullies are, it's the revenge of the nerds or something.
Honestly, shout out to Yeet, bro. This guy has single-handedly ruined Hasan's career, bro. Actual legend, gathering the amount of clips he has. If you're watching this, I know you've clipped me before on your account as well. You're a legend. Great service to the community.
It's funny as hell. Yeah, Hasan did this to himself. Living nasty and doing the things that he does. But that's just my personal opinion. Let me know what yours is down in the comment section. Check out more Pegasus. You know what I mean? Check out my other videos. Subscribe if you haven't. And sign up for memberships. Follow me on Twitch.